A man has been jailed for 15 years for causing a massive gas explosion which killed a toddler in the town of Heysham in Lancashire. Darren Greenham triggered the blast by cutting through a gas pipe while drunk and high on drugs. The resulting explosion totally destroyed his neighbour's house, killing 2-year-old George Hines, with the child's mother labelled Greenham the neighbour from hell. Ellie Pitt reports.
Hi, Ben.
Videos are the closest George Hines' parents can get to hearing his voice now. He was killed while inside his home when his neighbour's house exploded. Darren Greenham had been drinking and taking drugs when he used an angle grinder to cut through a gas pipe while the gas was on. Today, George's parents held his toys as they heard a judge sentence Greenham to 15 years in prison for manslaughter.
Vicky and Stephen are very pleased that somebody has been held accountable for those actions and for the death of George, but nothing will bring George back, and they will have to live with the daily reminder that George is not in their lives.
The explosion itself lasted only seconds, but the destruction it has caused this family will last forever. The court heard Greenham had been selling pipes from his house as scrap metal, which is why he wanted the copper gas piping. George's mum described him as the neighbour from hell. She'd previously complained to the police and council about Greenham making threats and playing loud music into the early hours. The court heard how Lancashire County Council had been considering evicting Darren Greenham because of the issues of his behaviour. Prosecutors said that in the weeks leading up to the explosion, he had been removing every piece of pipe work he could, including on that night in May, pulling up floorboards to cut the gas pipe. The blast would have happened 20 to 40 minutes later. Tonight, Darren Greenham begins the next part of his life behind bars, but has forced 2 parents to live the rest of theirs without their little boy. Ellie Pitt, ITV News, Heysham.